Welcome to Investment Edge. In this video we'll look at 9 high-yield dividend stocks to buy in 2023. We'll also discuss how to choose the best high-yield dividend stocks and what to look for. So, before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for weekly updates. Let's get started. Your budget might be squeezed by inflation as well as the rising interest rates on your variable debt. There are two solutions to that issue: cut back on spending or increase income. High-yield dividend stocks can be a nice source of passive income if you have money to invest in them. With some spending reductions and that additional income, you could quickly balance your budget. Finding the ideal dividend stocks will be the biggest challenge in this case. You want assets that will give you a higher total return than your savings account without being too risky. That's no small order since the stock market has been unpredictable and cash accounts are paying 4% or more. Here's one approach: start with S&P 500 companies. These are 500 of the largest public companies in the US that meet the S&P 500 standards for profitability, liquidity, and size screen. Those S&P 500 constituents by dividend yield and payout ratio. You can then dive deeper into each to decide which ones suit your requirements for growth, liquidity, and leverage. This doesn't guarantee you'll make more than a cash account over the next 6 months, but longer-term investing in equities will be cash. With that said, let's review our 9 high-yield dividend stocks to buy in 2023. Number 9, Fotra Energy, CTRA. It is a US-based oil and gas company involved in the development, exploration, and production of natural gas and natural gas liquids. It holds acreage in Pennsylvania and Oklahoma and operates natural gas and salt water disposal gathering systems in Texas. The company pays a base and variable quarterly dividend in March, May, August, and November, with a base dividend of 15 cents per share per quarter. The variable component varies based on free cash flow, and in 2022, the total variable dividends. Number 8, Diamondback Energy, FANG. It is an oil and gas company operating in the Permian Basin of Texas. They focus on acquiring, developing, exploring, and utilizing natural gas reserves, currently owning around 490,000 acres with plans to acquire an additional 15,000. Number 7, Dow, DOW. It is a producer of chemicals, compounds, materials, and coatings for use in packaging, infrastructure, and consumer applications. The company pays a consistent quarterly dividend of 70 cents per share, distributed in March, June, September, and December since 2019. Number 6, KeyCorp, KEY. It is a holding company for Key Bank National, a commercial and consumer financial institution based in Ohio. Key Bank operates approximately 1,000 branches across 15 states. KeyCorp pays a quarterly dividend in March, June, September, and December, with the most recent dividend being 0.205, which included a 1 cent increase from the previous quarter. Number 5, Best Buy, BBY. It is a technology and appliance retailer with operations in the United States and Canada, both online and through its 1,205 retail locations. In 2022, the company paid a quarterly dividend of 88 cents per share, distributed in January, April, July, and October. Number 4, Comerica, CMA. It is a financial institution based in Texas, offering banking, investment management, and brokerage services to both individuals and businesses. It operates in several states in the US, as well as Canada and Mexico. The bank pays a quarterly dividend of 68 cents per share, distributed in January, April, July, and October. Number 3, HP, ticker HPQ. It is a technology company that produces desktop and laptop computers, printers, and related equipment for both consumers and businesses. The company was renamed to HP Incorporated in 2015. HP pays a quarterly dividend in January, April, July, and October, with the most recent payout in January 2023 being 0.2625 per share, a $0.0125 increase from the previous quarter. Number 2, Regions Financial, ticker RF. It is a bank based in Alabama that offers consumer and commercial banking, investment management, estate planning, and insurance services. In 2022, the bank increased its quarterly dividend from 17 cents to 20 cents, paid in January, April, July, and October. The bank has consistently raised its payout by double digits annually. Number 1, on the list is United Parcel Service, UPS, symbolized by the ticker UPS. The company is a provider of transportation, logistics and related services to both consumers and businesses both domestically and internationally. It pays its quarterly dividend in March, June, September, and December. When choosing dividend stocks, it is important to consider your investment goals and risk tolerance. If you are looking for quick profits and are willing to take risks, you may choose stocks with strong growth projections and a commitment to generous shareholder distributions. On the other hand, if you seek consistent income, you may focus on a lower yield but consider the company's history with dividends, sales and cash flow growth, dividend payout ratio, and return on invested capital. It is crucial to first define your investment goals and then establish specific criteria for choosing dividend stocks. How to choose suitable dividend stocks. When choosing high-yield dividend stocks, it's important to consider various metrics, including dividend yield, sales and cash flow growth, dividend payout ratio, and return on invested capital. However, no company is perfect in all aspects, so you will have to make a compromise based on your investment objectives and risk tolerance. To calculate dividend yield, divide the annual dividend per share by the stock price and multiply the result by 100. It's also helpful to keep in mind the average dividend yield of the S&P 500, which is around 1.7%. However, it's important to note that comparing the dividend yield to your savings account's annual percentage yield, APY, may not be an accurate comparison. A company's history of paying dividends can reveal a lot about its priorities and financial stability, and a consistent and growing dividend requires consistent profits and cash flow. To determine a company's dividend sustainability, look at its dividend payout ratio, which is the total amount of dividends paid divided by its net income. The dividend payout ratio gives insight into the sustainability of a dividend. It is calculated by dividing the total amount of dividends paid by the company by its net income during the same time period. For example, if a company earns $100 million and pays out $75 million in dividends, its payout ratio would be 75%. However, there are exceptions, such as REITs who must distribute at least 90% of their income to maintain their tax status. Return on invested capital, ROIC, measures a company's efficiency in generating profits. It is calculated by dividing the net operating profit after taxes by invested capital, which includes debt, equity, and cash from financing and investing. A higher ROIC is preferable as it means the company is generating more profits per dollar invested, leaving more money for growth, buyouts, and dividends. In conclusion, when considering investing in dividend stocks, it's important to look at the company's growth potential, both past and future. The sales and cash flow growth and the history of moderate growth are key indicators of the sustainability of a dividend. Keep in mind that fast-paced growth might not be ideal for a dividend-paying company, as it requires capital. On the other hand, slow growth might not generate enough funds to support both business growth and dividends. Additionally, it's crucial to analyze the company's plans for growth and how analysts predict it will perform. Before making any investment decisions, it's essential to thoroughly research the market and the specific stocks. This article presents a list of 9 high-yield dividend stocks to consider in 2023, but individual due diligence is still necessary. Remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel for regular updates on the best stocks to buy and the latest investment strategies for building wealth. Thank you for watching and best of luck with your investments.